Hey, it's Elliot.
And Sarah.
And this is 52 Weeks of Encouragement. Hope you're having a great week.
And a good summer.
We're going to just talk a little bit about illogical peace. Peace that transcends all understanding, to use the biblical language.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read out of the NIV. This is Sarah's little dagger, is what we call it. And it's Philippians 4, verses 6 and 7. It says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus."
I love that the word used is peace will guard your heart. Like that imagery, it's not just peace as in, this, I don't know, thing out there that somehow you wish you could just get a hold of, or it's this elusive thing, but I love that imagery of it being a guard because I think that paints a really clear picture of what God's presence can look like in our lives. And so when you need peace, I think that's a really cool image of like God's peace. It literally is going to guard your heart. It, like I imagine like a fortified city with walls, a protection, and that peace can be our protection.
Yeah, peace which transcends all understanding too. I think it's incredible. Just talking about worries, we all have, obstacles we face, and sometimes it worries you a little bit. I think of, maybe something financial that's happening in your life, or medical, or a relationship that's worrying you a little bit. And the prompt here is to go into prayer. The prompt is to go into prayer and petitioning God. Think about that. I'm going to sign a petition to God. It's like, that's actually encouraged. Like, make your petition, get those signatures, and bring them to God himself and say, God, I'm worried. I'm like have an issue. Yeah. And then it says with thanksgiving. So don't just like bring a petition, but like bring thanksgiving, bring a thankful heart. And that's when God can fill you with his peace. With his peace, which transcends all understanding.
Yeah, I just think it's such a tangible and accessible way when you are overwhelmed with anxiety, or you're feeling like there's no hope, or things are just falling apart at the seams, because it happens. Like it doesn't take long in life where you realize everything is totally crumbling, it's overwhelming, it's frustrating, but the cost of just pausing and literally just saying, God, I need help with this. This is falling apart. And I like the word petition, like to petition him, to make your request known, and then also with a thankful heart, knowing that like God is mighty enough to intervene. We don't know how he's going to transcend his peace, but we know that he's good, and he promises here that he will.
Yeah, so the challenge is don't just like, having anxious thoughts or be frustrated, like actually take your 10-minute break if you're at work or whatever. Go for a walk and go for a prayer and actually have a real life conversation with God, bringing all of your petitions and requests, bring some thanksgiving, say, by the way, God, thank you for the breath in my lungs, if that's all you can do. And so find that space. I would argue that it probably doesn't come as often as it should in your life. I'm just saying, like, get out there, like take your break, your 10-minute break, take your lunch break, and go for a walk, work stuff out. You'll come back to work with peace, illogical peace which transcends all understanding. So today what do we encourage that?
Encourage that, I don't know what
Encourage that you can have peace which transcends all understanding. It's a mouthful, but it's true. All right, we'll see you next time.